Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Thursday, the 25th of January 2018. So yesterday the pound up, and has continued to go up. And we looked at this in depth yesterday in the Market Alert. We looked at the daily chart, and we can see there that yesterday we had a lot of buying, and we're starting to move to the upside on the overnight again. And this is what we drew in yesterday, and this is where the market's traded to now, to the 76%, 142.71. And the reason for this, of course, is that you will know that the US dollar index moved sharply lower yesterday, and is finding a bit of support at the moment. Again, if we turn that into a weekly or more so a monthly chart, you can see there that we're through the support that was here, and the next floor in this market is down. I'll drag this across. I wondered why it wasn't drawing in there. There we go. You couldn't see it. It's down at this sort of level here, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if it doesn't go there as well. Trump is behind the devaluation of the dollar. They're trying to create inflation. They didn't get the inflation they wanted with the QE. And of course, devaluing the currency will create that, or is what they're hoping it will create it. So that's the reason, and that's why we marked all of this up yesterday. The buy side of the pound is the best at the moment. You will get days in the daily chart where the market will be down, of course you will. But like the Dow, at the moment it's to the upside because of what's going on in the US dollar there. And news today, not that it's really affecting the markets anymore, but again, let's just have a quick look, see what we've got. Super Mario's out today at 1:30. Won't be watching that unless I'm struggling to sleep, and then I will, but otherwise nothing else really to report here. Let's just get rid of that. We have got a short generated on the pound, and like I say, you'll get them, but it depends how far down it's going to go before it then turns around and moves back to the upside. Of course, you will get a bounce while that's happening. Let me just show you. You still will get a bounce in the US dollar. I mean, nothing just goes down forever, nothing goes up forever. So the short side, you're going to, the sort of the scalp area, then sort of consider moving to break even, looking in profits, whereas on the buy side, as you saw yesterday, the market will tend to continue in that direction. And the Dow for yesterday, everything started off swimmingly. The market was putting in new all-time highs in the pre-market session, as is the pattern. You then get the buying at the start. The market shows a lot of momentum here with the green bars, and we head up towards the 26,400 level, which is the red line there. And then all of a sudden we get a big sell-off, and eventually the volume is nothing, as you can see down here. Everything disappears. They try to test down along the way, but this is just a shakeout. And how do I know it's a shakeout? Well, this market's not over yet on the upside. And you can see there, once the market had got down to 26,100, immediately it was brought back and has been on the upside since, and we're back to where we started yesterday, or just below, sorry, by 100 points. We're 100 points below, which you can see in the daily chart here. And I'm just going to make a few changes here. More haste, less speed, I think. Right, here we go. So this is the new all-time high that was put in yesterday's pre-market session, and already you can see that the market is starting to move back towards the upside. The prices overnight aren't as low as yesterday's low. The market's still bullish, even though there was some indecision yesterday in a shakeout, but the market is still heading to the upside. As I've said before, one day it's going to end, and no doubt it's going to take us all by surprise when it does, because we're so used to the status quo of the market moving to the upside. But we'll just have to wait for that to occur. And in the implied volatility for yesterday, this back in sync with the market activity. You'd expect this yesterday, so this is good. 1125 up from 1090. So again, that's all perfectly well and good, and all that remains to have a look at is Bitcoin. Now, for anyone that's trading Bitcoin, tomorrow, the 26th of January, we'll see the first Bitcoin futures contract expire. So we could see some volatility in this market, but at the moment holding quite nicely there. At the moment, there's the market's certainly being quiet, and like I say, you've got the expiration of the first futures contract. I'm just going to delete these now. We don't need these on the chart. There you go. So at the moment it's holding quite fine there, but say keep in mind tomorrow is the first expiration of the futures contract, the January contract. So it's going to be interesting to see how it does react to that. Right, that will do it for today. Don't forget Trump's in Davos as well, or if he's not there, he's heading there. No doubt he's going to cause fireworks and upset a few, as is his want. So we'll see how things pan out with that as well, and what the market does and reacts to also. Right, that'll do it for this one. If there's anything to report, I will let you know. Other than that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.